Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like a dapper dawn, giving them all dressed like $1,000,000, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh, yeah. Everybody out there listening to me, put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey, oh, listen, Steve Harvey, why don't you join me? Yeah. Steve Harvey, you're the one, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Yeah, why don't you join me? If you're with me, help me say, turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on, yeah. Turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. So y'all can hear me on. Turn it up. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on in the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey got a radio show. Yeah, man. One more time. Steve Harvey got a radio show. Why? Because God is in the blessing business. If you go get in line, he has something for you. If you go get in line, he has something for you. God is amazing. The plan he actually has for you is so far greater than you can possibly imagine. It's really mind-blowing. And as I look back on where he's brought me from and what he's currently doing for me, all I can do is tell you is God. That's all I can tell you, because I tell you right now, I didn't foresee it. You know, it oftentimes amazes me when I listen to celebrities when they interview, how they say, I always thought that this would happen for me. And I just, it could be true. But for me, it's not that way at all. I didn't imagine it this way. I had a dream of becoming famous one day, but I had no idea it would ever get to this. It was a very, very simple desire for fame. I just simply wanted to become one of the premier stand-ups in the country. One of them, not the, but just one of them, because, humor is, it's, I don't know the right word, but it's an opinion. Some people, no matter how funny you are, think somebody else is funnier than you. I get that. I don't have a problem with that. It's some people that did not like Richard Pryor. They just didn't. They didn't find his brand of humor to be funny at all because it didn't tickle their funny bone. So merely what I wanted in the beginning was to become one of the premier stand-ups in the country. There is no way I could have seen all this. There is no way. I am telling you, this has been nothing for me but the grace of God. And all the times I failed, every time I had fallen, he picked me up, he dusted me off, and he kept me moving. It has been an amazing thing to watch God do what he do. As I look back on my history, and you sometimes look back on your history, you've got to see, man, wow, what God has done for you and what he's brought you through to enable you to be where you are. It is amazing. Because really, real talk now, Had he allowed all of the decisions I had made to play all the way out, I can assure you I wouldn't be here today. But God, through this grace and mercy, who had a plan for me, who was just waiting on me to come get in line, and then he was going to start emptying out. He was going to start shipping out all the boxes in heaven with my name on it. And man, what a great God he is. What a great God he is. And you have boxes of blessings with your name on it that he is waiting to ship, but he needs you to go down there and get in line. That's what it is. It is not that he has more boxes for other people than he do you. He got boxes with your name on it who have never been shipped because you will not get in line to go get them. You will not ask God for them. You will not do the things necessary to attain them. We stop our own blessings, man. I have been the biggest stopper of my blessings than anybody else. I can't really get mad at nobody. I got nobody to blame for my existence but me. But then at the same time, I can't take credit for this. I really, really can't. I kid you not. I cannot take credit for it. And if you ever see me taking credit for it, tap me on the shoulder, say, Steve, pull up. You remember you said this ain't about you. If you catch me taking too much credit, you have my permission to stop me. Now, here is the deal, though, and this is what I want to get through to you today. Moving forward while under attack, new level, new devil. You know, every time you go somewhere, every time you try to progress, every time you make a decision to be better, to do better, there's going to be a confrontation you're going to have because it is the enemy's job to not see you go forward, do better, want more, behave yourself. There is a force that is operative out there that has people working on his behalf 24/7. I mean, just do dirt all day long. You got a computer, go read a blog. Just go read a blog. They busy, man. Not knowing, but just saying evil stuff constantly. That's their job. Well, here's what happens. We have to always keep moving forward while we're under attack. Because the attack is going to always come. If you allow the attackers to stop you, you will lose that particular battle. And you cannot afford this. You know, my father used to say, be careful when you're trying to kick somebody off the ladder because you got to take your foot off too, and you might slip. And so when people are taking their feet off the ladder, the majority of them ain't even up on a ladder. They just at the bottom throwing stuff up at you. They are just shaking your ladder. They ain't even on your level, really, tell you the truth. They're really not. You have moved on far beyond them, spiritually, physically, everything. But they are still shaking your ladder and attacking you. Keep moving forward while under attack because the attacks are going to come. If you take the time to stop and address it, you are impeding your own progress. This is very important to understand. Go on about your business. And remember, Steve Harvey, and remember those of you out there, there is a Bible verse that helps me out every time. And I don't know why. I got it on 6 different plaques sitting all around my offices. Everywhere I go, I can read it. Isaiah 54:17. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. That because this is, that he will put me under his wings of protection. And this is my inheritance as a servant of the Lord. Period. I'm his boy. He my man. So dig. So when you coming for me, I have to just rest on that laurel right there, that he got it, that no weapon formed against me shall prosper. I'm just like you sometimes. You know, we know better, but sometimes we don't do better. Man, let them say what they gonna say. When they get through saying it, when they get through writing it, when they get through talking about you, when they get through lying about you, guess what they're going to have to do? They're going to have to step back and watch you rise. They're going to have to kick back and watch what God got for you. Because nothing God got for you can't nobody stop it. I don't care what they do. Keep moving forward while under attack. You know something? I'll tell you something, man. Minister Louis Farrakhan taught me something very important one day. He said, Steve, remember this. He said, it is a common thing for a dog to bark up at the moon. But if the moon barks back at the dog becomes famous. You feel me? The moon was talking to you? How did the moon stop and talk to you? Don't give them that. Let the dog bark up at the moon. Don't you be up there. You go where God got you going. Don't bark back at this dog because the dog come famous, because they ain't going to be able to get to you, but the dog is famous. Now they want to interview the dog. Now the dog, guess what? He going to do more barking. Guess what? About you. Man, go on about your business, y'all. God is in the blessing business all day long, man. Go get in line. Get you some. Get them packages and boxes shipped to you. They got your name on it, waiting on you.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's attention time. It's moaning time. Steve Harvey Morning Show. Good morning, everybody. Hope y'all have yourself a good day today. One thing I'd like to offer as a suggestion today, to coat your mind from negativity, there's a coating that you can put on your mind that protects it against negativity. Really? The coating that you can put over your mind that protects you against negativity is called gratitude. If you wake up in the morning and you go down the list of things that you could be grateful for, wherever you live, wherever you work, whatever you drive, whatever you wear, whatever you're able to eat, whatever measure of health you have, your children, your relationships, people you can count on, your friendships, just go down the list.
Yeah.
Once you're grateful, it coats your mind. It's the best anti-negative coating available to man. I read that one day, and it taught me a great deal. Good morning, Shirley Strawberry.
Good morning, Steve. Thank you for that. Thank you.
It's good news. Carla, for real?
I like it, Steve. You dropping jewels, inspirational moment. Then right here, right now. I love it. Good morning.
Junior.
Morning, Unc. You know, I'm thankful for my elders.
For who?
My elders. My grandmothers, my aunties.
Oh, elders.
Yeah, my elders.
Oh.
Sounded like he said my eldest.
Yeah.
Like his
Talking
kid.
about your oldest sibling.
Right.
Yeah.
Like his kid.
You always tell us you had enough of your sisters.
Yeah.
Come on.
Nephew Tommy, king of the pranks.
Yes, sir. In the building, baby. What it do? Good Thursday morning, man.
Everything.
What's up, Unc?
Well, yeah, I'm in the ATL right now. Got a big event down at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, a big awareness event. I'll tell you about that a little bit later on this morning, but it's going to be some real superstars performing. I'm just hosting the show, that's all. Just to keep it moving.
That's what you do.
Yeah, looking forward to it, though, because one of them damn performers is that damn Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars.
Okay.
Nice.
Woo.
Wow.
You know, it's going to be a lot better when I know the name of it and everything.
Wait, hold on. Whoa. You don't know what the name of your event is?
Oh, Lord. Why'd you?
Well, it ain't my event.
Well, ain't you working at it?
I ain't selling tickets.
Where they buying tickets? Where can people get tickets, Steve?
I have no idea.
What's the capacity, Steve?
Well, the same as it was for the Super Bowl. Lou.
That's
Close
not
to
telling me
67,000
nothing.
people.
That's not telling me nothing, Steve.
I hate
man.
to tell you this, Tommy,
Know what
but,
you doing, and boy,
Tommy,
and you
I
can't
hate to tell you.
sell nothing if you go ahead.
Is this mentoring in reverse?
Yes, it is.
Tommy,
Yes.
it's not a gig where I'm required to sell tickets. It's not a gig that I'm being paid for. It's actually a fundraising event. It's a charitable event that I'm doing to help change people's lives in the Atlanta area.
Yeah,
You
he
just
tried
took
it.
my-
And I'm actually doing my
get
services
you
free of
back.
charge at no charge.
All right, we got to get out
You
of
just
here.
killed my whole joke.
I know.
You just killed
Coming
my
up in
whole-
32
I
after
wanted to.
Coming up in 32 after the hour, Ask Steve. Steve, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, time to have some more fun with you with another edition of Ask Steve. You ready?
I'm absolutely ready. Are these the rapid fire questions again? Or?
Yeah.
A little mixture.
A little mixture, yeah. Just don't take, all day to answer one
Shirley?
question, please. Because we're trying to get as many questions
I'm telling
in.
you that every time we do this.
As many questions in as possible,
man.
Steve. That's all, honey. I love you.
Like my mama used to say, hurry up and answer.
Yeah. All right, here we go. All right, springtime, second day of spring. It's all good. What is your springtime clothing fetish, Steve?
White pants. Gots to have me some damn white pants.
Yes, love it, love it, love
Boy, I don't know what it is. I love wearing white pants,
too.
man. White pants, cream pants, light tone pants. But boy, this year though,
it. Uh-huh.
that new designer with Louis Vuitton
Oh, yeah.
came out with these jeans.
Mm-hmm. Oh, uh-huh.
Boy,
They got a white pair too.
boy,
You ready?
damn near cried. I done bought 5 pair of jeans already.
Wow.
Yeah, and ain't none of them blue.
Yeah. And
Hello.
And you don't
No
even
white.
wear jeans that much.
No, they ain't white. Just 1 pair of white ones.
All right.
Green tie-dye pair, a blue floral pair, 1 stone wash pair, and
All right. You better wear them to work.
Okay.
That's all I got to say.
you bet I will. As soon as I get the bottom here.
All right. Next question, Carla.
All right, finish this statement, Steve. Spring is finally here, and I'm going to...
Get naked.
Come on, boy.
Said
Now,
that
you
from
done
the
made
bottom of
me
your
proud
heart.
now, boy.
Every last word of that.
Come on here, man.
Boy,
Shit.
I'm,
What does that even
have to say
mean?
it. I'm finna get naked.
What that got to do with spring?
Finna let, I don't give a damn spring, winter, summer. I'm finna let them have it this year. The pimp is back. I'm flipping my wardrobe around. I've been tired of dressing for daytime television and talk shows, game shows. Them, I'm through.
Okay.
The pimp is back.
Okay. So that brings up this next question.
Come
Here we
on,
go.
Tommy. Uh-huh.
If you were single now, if
That's a big if.
That's
I'm
a
not.
big if
So
now.
we just a hypothetical.
this is just
All
hypothetical.
right, here we go.
If you-
Now, hold on. Let me clear my mind out now.
Okay.
Because I got to stop thinking marriage in heaven
Yeah.
for this answer here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I ain't considered marriage or heaven, I can answer this a little bit more freely.
Thank
Come
you.
on.
All right. If you were single, who would you like to have a spring fling with?
See.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good
Yeah.
question.
It could get him in
that's
trouble,
an
but it's
unfair
good.
question 'cause
Yeah.
that can get you in a lot of trouble. But, man.
But you're going to go on and answer it, though.
Because it's your job. to
Yes.
answer the question.
How old am I, though, Tommy?
Ooh, man, let's make that thing right, grown, 40.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they leave the door wide open. I'm all back down in them 20s.
Help him, Tommy. Help him out.
40 down in them 20s, I'd probably be dating about 4 of them girls on Instagram.
Off the top.
Up the
I
IG.
don't even know their
models.
names. Yeah. I have 4 of them little girls off Instagram. Ain't got no
Barbie
names.
_48.
Yeah, all that stuff like that.
Silly.
You got about
Yeah.
4 of them.
Okay,
All right,
you
come on,
answered.
Junior.
Okay, move
All
on.
right, Uncle, let's switch it up then. I know that's we got that. But let's switch it up. What makes you both happy and sad at the same time?
Say it again.
What makes you both happy and sad?
Oh, man.
At the same time,
Yeah, that's it.
sex.
Sad
Look
about
at me
it.
and that boy.
It
think
makes me
alike.
happy
Why
and
would you
sad
get
at the same
sad?
time.
Boy, think
Happy
this-
when I'm doing it, sad when it's over.
Yeah, boy, think just like me. Boy.
As soon as you
over.
through.
Oh, damn.
It's got to be over at some point.
Yeah,
though.
well, ain't ever good when it ain't for me.
I like that answer. That's good.
All right, Steve, here's another one. What's the stupid, you've done something really stupid and hurt yourself. What was that? How did you,
Something I
yeah,
did.
like a stupid, dumb thing you did and you wound up hurting yourself. And dang it, you hurt yourself.
I tell you what, when I was a kid, I was riding a bike down the street one time, and this girl was on the porch named Michelle,
Okay.
and you know how you ride with no hands?
Oh, yeah.
And I was riding down the street with no hands, and she looking at me,
Trying to show
So
off.
I tried to look at her and just look at her like, yeah, I see you looking at me.
Yeah.
And it was a station wagon. It was parked. And my bike had drifted over. And the bike slammed into the back of the station wagon. The rear window on the station wagon was down. My ass flew all the way up to the second seat. When I sat up, my ass was damn near driving. I shot through that window, skinned the top of my head. I had low haircut anyway back then, and tore my knees up on the thing. I was bleeding on head and both legs when I sat up in that car.
Wow.
That is crazy.
That was a pretty bad one for me right
Trying
there.
to show off for her, huh? All right, Carla.
What is the worst food and drink combination that you can think of?
That I've ever had,
Yeah. Or that too. Food.
I had a Mr. Hero sandwich one time in Cleveland.
Okay.
Extra onions. Some of the meat on the sandwich I had was tainted.
Oh.
And I had a large grape soda. I ate that whole 12-inch hoagie and that whole can of Fanta grape soda.
Ooh.
That was about 10 o'clock at night.
That was good eating
At
back then.
2:30, I was trying to make it downstairs to that bathroom.
Get rid of that.
I threw up purple sandwich meat all down the damn hallway. That's the worst eating combination I've ever had.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget that Mr. Hero sandwich with that purple Fanta grape soda.
All right, thank you, Steve. That's all for Ask Steve. Coming up next, more fun with the nephew. Run that prank back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, Jay-Z. Check this out, guys. Jay-Z's album has been added to the Library of Congress.
You better go then.
Yes.
Come on, Jay.
Yes.
Boy,
Hove.
get a drama song.
That's right.
Hove.
And New England
Okay.
Patriots owner Robert Kraft has rejected the deal in the prostitution case.
Why is all these rejections?
Yeah. But right now,
Him, Justin, Aura. Why is they rejecting everything?
anyway, right now, you are here, sir, in the building to run that prank back. What you got now?
Well, move over, Jay-Z, because you ain't the only one getting ready to be, in the registry, baby, because the nephew's prank call.
In the library?
Yeah, the library. Oh, yeah, it's going to be in there real soon. But today is Parasite. These parasites are incredible. You have to get it out of there. Here we go. Parasite.
Hello, I'm trying to reach Brian.
Yeah, this is.
Hey, Brian, this is Dr. Jacob. How you doing today?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Hey, that's it. I'm doing good.
Okay. Listen, you actually came in maybe like 2.5 weeks ago here to my office and got a physical for life insurance.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Everything okay?
Well, yeah, everything's going to be pretty good. I'd like to see if I can get you to come in, and everything's going to be fine, but I got a small procedure we'd like to do to actually, right now you're not approved for your life insurance due until this procedure's done. So if you don't mind coming in, we'd like to get you taken care of. When can I schedule you to come in? Like maybe tomorrow or the following day?
Yeah. What kind of procedure is it?
Well, actually, I don't know if you've heard of it. This is an osteostomy.
Nah, I got something. What's that's got something to do with my eyes. What's that?
So it's got something to do with your what now?
That's something to do with my eyes. I ain't even heard of it. What's that?
No, osteostomy has nothing to do with the eyes. No, nothing at all. We found a little bit of parasites in a particular area, and what we want to do is make sure we just remove it completely, and you'll be fine. You'll get your life insurance. You and your family will be great. So can I get you to come in tomorrow or maybe Thursday afternoon?
That's fine. What area I found the parasites in?
Actually, one of your testicles has some parasites. So what we're going to do is what's called a osteostomy. An osteostomy is actually removing that testicle completely, and then everything will be fine. It's all confined, and we'll be able to remove it. You'll be on your way. You'll get your life insurance, and everything will be fine. Okay? Like I said, can I get you to come in tomorrow?
What you gotta take? My testicle?
Well, only one, and it's not going to take long. It's a 30-minute procedure, but we want to get you to come in tomorrow or the next day. Can we get you to? What day are you available?
I just went in for a routine physical. How I gotta remove a testicle?
Sir, you know what? Oftentimes when people come in for life insurance, these type of things happen. So we want to get you in and get it out as quickly as possible.
Man, nah, man. I went in for a routine physical, man. Y'all wasn't supposed to be checking all this extra stuff, man. I get a parasite in my testicle. Y'all gonna remove a testicle, man? I'm 25, man. My wife, we ain't got no kids, man. We trying to build. I gotta remove a testicle.
Let me say this to you, Brian. You're gonna be completely fine. You'll be able to create children. You'll be able to live a normal life. You know, you'll just be, you won't have all of them, but you'll have enough to create children. You understand?
That's good. Nah, man. I can't. Nah, I ain't going. I can't come in for that. Nah.
Sir, is there any way I can get you in tomorrow or tomorrow afternoon or the Thursday afternoon so we can kind of get this thing taken care of and we can get you moving on your way and the people can get the life insurance papers together and so forth?
Nah, man. Man, we ain't rescheduling. Man, I need a second or third opinion on that, man. You talking about taking away one of my man, we ain't rescheduling nothing, man. I'm going to need to see another doctor, man. That's some
Sir, you can go around the entire city and see several doctors. I'm here to tell you you're just going to be wasting time. I'm going to try to knock this thing out for you.
Knock it out. I ain't agreed to nothing. This some man, y'all just doing this to get money, man. This is scheduling nothing, man. I need a second or third opinion. This is bull.
Brian, I tell you, if you come in and let me get this thing taken care of, you know, I have you back, you know, big ball and shot calling before it's all over, you know?
What mean big ball and shot calling, man? I told you, man, I ain't going in for none of that, man. I'm supposed to tell my wife, man, this ain't cool, man. I ain't going in for that, man. I'm rescheduling, man.
You reschedule? What do you mean you're rescheduling, sir?
Man, I'm getting another opinion. I ain't going in for that.
Okay, but I'm trying to make you a big baller, shot caller, you know?
Man, what is your name, man? You supposed to be a doctor. You're making little jokes, man. You doing a little play on words, man. That ain't even funny, man. I'm calling the insurance party and telling them they send me to a doctor, man. Man, you think you're funny. It ain't funny, man. You over here making a little joke. Man, that ain't funny, man. I'm getting second opinion, man.
After getting all of the work that we got, the blood work, the urine work, the complete physical, that's when we realized that you had parasites in a particular area. So what we're trying, I'm trying to make humor in it just to make you feel a little bit more comfortable. I apologize. All right?
Man, that ain't funny, man. You ain't the one losing no. Man, that ain't funny, man. If I had a situation, the nurse would have told me then. Y'all ain't tell me nothing, man. You had me thinking I'm all good. Now you telling me I got to come in to remove a testicle, man.
We had to run tests on you, sir. We got tests back. Well, you do have the parasites, and what we want to do is make sure we get them completely cleared out. The only way I can clear that out is to remove that testicle.
You, man, this some man. I ain't got no parasites, man. Man, y'all here running all these tests on me, man. I'm going to another doctor, man, because this man, I ain't got no parasites, man. All these tests y'all talking about, y'all running me, I got to remove a that's some you over here making jokes. That's how I know you a doctor, man. I ain't got no parasites, man. I'm calling my insurance. I'm telling them I ain't dealing with your man, because you, man, I ain't got no parasites, man.
Brian, let me make you understand something clearly here. It's my job as a physician that if the patient doesn't come to me, it's my job to come to you and extract the problem. You're leaning towards me having to come to your home and extract the problem.
Man, I wish you would come to my house, man. I wish you would step with the house, man. Try to test this, man. You doctor, I'm going to another doctor. I'm getting another test, and they I ain't got no parasites, man.
Sir, you got the parasites, and you only have 24 hours for me to get
I ain't got
Sir, I have to move on this quickly, Brian, okay?
Dude, I'm not going to tell you that again. I ain't got no parasites, man. I've been with my girl 3 years. She ain't got me. I ain't got no parasites, man.
It's not something that's transmitted. It doesn't come from another human being. It just develops in 1 out of every 3 or 4 million people. You actually have it, Brian. I got to extract it from you.
You trying to tell me I'm the 1 out of 3 million? Man, you're not going to come to my life like that. I ain't got no parasites, man.
Brian, there's something else that you have that I haven't told you about. There's something else I need to tell you.
What I got? You just told me I got parasites. What else do I got?
Brian, you just got pranked. You just got pranked by nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your wife, Anika, got me to prank phone call you.
I be man.
Y'all don't see none of this being in the Library of Congress. Y'all don't see that happening.
Hey, no, I think they have a line. They probably just draw
across that line.
How
But you got
about-
a lot of people checking.
How about the African American Museum? You see me in there?
No.
African American. That was a history museum.
Yeah,
No.
This history?
Yeah.
Well, I'll just do this then. Me and some more. okay?
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
that's our girl.
Saturday,
We love
April
Tamar.
13th, Glenside, Pennsylvania, Keswick Theater, baby. We got 2 shows, 7 p.m. and 10 p.m. You do not want to miss it. Hosted by Philly's very own Lou Ray will be in the building. And Friday, April 19th, me and Bruce, we teaming up in Knoxville, Tennessee. I have never performed in Knoxville, and I'm coming to Knoxville Civic Auditorium. Tickets on sale right now.
All right, thank you, nephew. Coming up at the top of the hour, entertainment news right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, in today's entertainment news, future generations will know just how important Jay-Z was to music and the culture now that his music has been added to the Library of Congress's National Recording Registry. Wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Jay-Z.
Yes.
That is big right there. The Blueprint is one of a dozen
The
new
Blueprint.
additions. Yes.
That's the album.
Uh-huh.
The ruler's back.
Yes. It's one of a
Never
dozen new
change.
It's one of a dozen new additions to the National Recording Registry's archive. Steve, you're going to love this, which also includes Nina Simone's Mississippi GD. Mississippi GD. Curtis Mayfield's Superfly will be in there.
Dum, dum, boom,
And Steve.
boom, 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 dum, 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 boom, dum,
That Curtis Mayfield was a genius,
dum,
wasn't it?
dum, 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 dum.
He'll play this in your car right here, man.
Daddy, them in the alley. You know me, I'm your man. You don't know this. See, Tommy, you don't know this. I'm your mama, I'm your daddy, I'm that in the alley. I'm your doctor when you need, want some. You know me, I'm your friend, push your man to the end. I'm your pusher man. I'm your pusher man.
They was singing about that way before rappers was.
Dog, rap wasn't even out.
You don't know nothing about Curtis Mayfield, do you, Junior?
Huh? What? Curtis Mayfield.
Legend.
Uh-huh.
Boy,
I've heard
He was
Curtis.
a genius, yeah.
boy,
I'm not familiar with his.
man,
Music.
it was beautiful.
And the last one, Steve, I want to tell you about, that's going to be in the Library of Congress's National Recording Registry. Earth, Wind, and Fire's September. Yes.
September,
Uh-huh. Do you?
just that one song.
Well, you want him to do the whole.
One at a time, though.
Hold up. Did all the Jay-Z's get in?
Yeah, the whole Blueprint out.
They just put one Earth, Wind, and Fire in?
You must ain't
That
heard
we
the
know
Blueprint.
about right now
Yeah.
in this story.
I mean,
Wait a
really.
minute, Junior. I must ain't heard what?
You ain't heard the Blueprint.
Oh, I heard it.
Blueprint cold.
Greatness.
It's great.
Cold.
Hey,
Oh,
that is-
dog.
That is not the point of the story.
Dog, why is Earth, Wind has just got one song?
Why are you doing the count?
I know.
Did he say why
One
is
song? Ain't Jay-Z whole album in there?
It's the whole one.
Blueprint.
How in the hell? Y'all
You won't-
ain't nobody, they ain't hear, they didn't hear
You can't finish your sentence.
It's September, Unc is
the
in there.
Spirit
Do
album.
you remember?
Love's Holiday album. That's the Way of the World album.
Take one,
What?
I don't even know why
one
we
song at a time.
I'll repeat it. That is not the point.
Yeah, one song at a time, though. It's all
It's
right.
in there.
I'm not ever going down to that little library, wherever it's at.
It's in D.C.,
I
right?
ain't going down there. I don't give a thing.
But the Blueprint in there.
Okay, he can
Oh,
go get it.
man.
And I love Jay-Z, and I like the Blueprint.
Behind the head.
But he's serious about this.
But you
Earth, Wind,
can't be
Fire.
happy that September made it?
Hell no, because they got way colder songs in September.
Well, should they have called you first?
Hello,
Evidently.
who made this
Sick of
damn
it.
decision?
All right, we're moving on.
That's a good opening.
When it first comes.
We're-
And they shouldn't put it in there because Taylor Swift's version is out.
All right, let's move on. It's time for Miss Ann.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Ann Tripp.
And don't announce her like that.
Well, okay, I'm sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, our friend and lovely, very talented news person, Miss Ann Tripp. I'm sorry, Miss Ann, but I just found out that Earth, Wind, and Fire ain't got but one damn song in this Library of Congress. I don't know what white person did that.
Heavy flooding is also a problem in Iowa and eastern Nebraska, where the governor there, Pete Ricketts, says that all this is unprecedented.
This is the most widespread natural disaster we've ever had in our state's history. We are now up to 74 counties and 85 cities who have declared an emergency. And that is well in excess of 75% of our state's counties.
Ricketts says the damage estimates in his state is already in the hundreds of millions of dollars. That's Nebraska. Hundreds of millions of dollars already. The Supreme Court's unusually quiet African-American Justice Clarence Thomas uttered a few words yesterday. Thomas asked questions during a discussion about racial discrimination in the South. The case centers around a black death row inmate in Mississippi who has been tried 6 times for murder. The white prosecutor in the case known for striking all black people off his juries. Justice Thomas's question? Whether the inmate's attorney had made similar decisions, and if so, what race were the jurors that he eliminated from the jury pool. That's what Clarence Thomas had to say. President Trump made a trip to Ohio yesterday, a key battleground state in the upcoming election. As expected, he talks about the economy.
Companies are coming back into our country. They want the action. Production is ramping up in the biggest way. And the awesome M1 Abrams tank is once again thundering down the assembly line.
Promoting job growth and manufacturing was one of Trump's campaign promises in 2016, especially in the Midwest. But Trump also spent at least 5 minutes of his speech making some more not-so-flattering comments about a certain statesman, the late Senator John McCain.
I gave him the kind of funeral that he wanted, which as president I had to approve. I don't care about this. I didn't get thank you. That's okay. We sent him on the way, but I wasn't a fan of John McCain.
Some Republicans are calling the insult that Trump keeps heaping on the late senator. He was a Vietnam War hero. They call these insults deplorable on Trump's part. The White House denying accusations made by a former Trump staffer, a black woman, who claims the president made unwanted advances toward her in 2016 and who is now suing him. Alva Johnson's story, first reported by the Washington Post, says that Trump kissed her without her consent in a campaign RV in Tampa, Florida, just before a rally. However, the Washington Post found no corroboration, they say, of her story, saying that those inside the RV that day say they saw nothing inappropriate. Alva Johnson also says she was subjected to both racial and gender discrimination. U.S. Food and Drug Administration just approved a new drug to treat postpartum depression. And finally, Shirley said, Library of Congress announcing the addition of 25 more recordings to the national recording industry, including That Soul Man, recorded by Sam and Dave, but written by Isaac Hayes and Dave Porter. A lot of stuff like that in there. Cab Calloway music, Curtis Mayfield, and even a speech by the late Robert F. Kennedy. Now back to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Steve, this is really great news. If you have a pink Cadillac or any other kind of wheels, you'll soon be able to drive down a Michigan highway named in honor of the Queen of Soul, Miss Aretha Franklin.
I like that.
Thank you very much.
Come on,
Thank
baby.
you.
Nice.
Yes. The Michigan State Legislature voted overwhelmingly to rename a Detroit area stretch of M10 as Aretha L. Franklin Memorial Highway.
You got me running on
That wasn't bad.
Yeah, it really wasn't. It was funny. Okay, after that 101-6 vote, the bill moves to the state Senate for final approval. The 6 no votes all came from Republican legislators, one of whom said he thinks the honor should be reversed for first responders and military veterans. The Senate is expected to agree to rename the stretch of road, which starts near New Bethel Baptist Church.
Listen to me.
Aretha
It's
Franklin's
okay
father
giving the
was
first
pastor.
responders.
Yeah, that's cool.
And the people are there's more highways
Military.
up there.
Yeah.
But they know what the city of Detroit meant to Aretha.
Well, it's voted. It's approved. So
Yeah.
it's
It's happening.
It's happening. Yes.
Yeah.
What was the vote?
101-6.
Who was them 6, sir? Who was them
That's
people?
what I said. It came from all Republicans who wanted.
But now a lot of Republicans did vote for
this.
it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So it was just 6 Republicans who
Yeah.
didn't. It's not 101 Democrats and 6 Republicans.
Okay.
Right, Shirley?
Yeah. It was 101-6. Yeah, the 6 no votes all did come from Republican legislators, but everybody voted. Yes, Steve, you're correct.
Got another story?
Yeah, I do. But what's
That's what I'm
wrong?
waiting on then.
Also in the news, Robert Kraft has decided to roll the dice. He's going to take his chances. He has rejected the deal in his solicitation case. You know Robert Kraft, the New England's Patriots owner. He rejected a deal in his solicitation case that would have basically let him off scot-free Tuesday. Prosecutors in Florida made an offer in which the case would be suspended as long as he admitted that he could be found guilty, gets tested for STDs, completes an education course about prostitution, and does 100 hours of community service. And
his rich ass ain't finna do that.
No. Yeah, no.
100 hours be out there with a stick with a nail in it?
It's not gonna happen.
No, he's not finna do that.
No.
Yeah, he has the money to make it go away, huh? Is that what you're saying?
he got the money for the lawyers that's gonna come up with some stuff to say to make what you say not sound as good as what they say.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, we got to get out of here. Coming up at 34 after the hour, we're going to talk to you, Steve, about pursuing your dream as you welcome in the 2019 class of Disney Dreamers Academy.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
So Lollapalooza is headlined by several larger-than-life artists. They include Ariana Grande. She is so huge right now.
Yes, my daughter loves her.
Yeah, I mean, she's just big. She's big right now. Childish Gambino, Lil Wayne, Meek Mill, Janelle Monáe. These are big names. 21 Savage and more. But none of these artists are bigger in stature anyway than NBA Hall of Famer Shaquille O'Neal. We all remember that Shaq had dabbled in music throughout his NBA career. Remember his platinum album titled Shaq Diesel way back in 1993? Remember that?
Boy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, Shaq is now DJ Diesel, and Lollapalooza announced on Wednesday that Shaq will perform a set at Chicago's annual music festival sometime between August 1st and August 4th at Grant Park. Wow.
I'll be DJing.
Okay.
I'll be DJing the whole time. I'll be on the ones and twos, Steve. You come check me out. I'll be on the ones and twos. A lot of times, a lot of people know that I used to DJ. You know, my hand's big, but I still know how to spin, you know? I know what I'm doing. Wiggy, wiggy, wiggy. I write it down to a sign, Steve. I know what I'm doing. You know?
But is Charles Barkley gonna be there?
I'm gonna go down there and watch Shaq DJ and everything. Long as Kobe come by, play ball too. We all gonna be at Grant Park. LeBron there, Kyrie gonna be there. We all gonna be down there.
You come on down, Charles. You come on down.
I'm coming down to see you, Shaq. You know your hands is big. I don't know how you gonna hold them records.
Don't worry about that. Go over there and work on your diction. Don't worry about how I do it. I do it the way I do it. Okay? All right.
First of all, I know we ain't talking about talking.
Hey. I beat your ass before, didn't I? Didn't I beat your ass before? Didn't I beat your ass before?
You know what, Shaq? You know what, Shaq? I'm gonna mess around and put you through a door. I done did it before.
Speaking of doors, change the doors. The enemy is here.
Where did he get from?
Where did Morgan Freeman come from?
Joe Clark?
I know.
Shaq, Joe Clark. Charles Barkley.
That was good, Charles.
That was. He
Oh,
you
man.
could tell. Yeah, he did a good job on that.
He did put somebody through a door, though. He did do that.
Yeah.
Through a window or something like that.
Put him through a door.
So Idris Elba is doing Coachella. Can anybody do his accent? He has a British accent.
Why are you putting us to a, what is this right here?
You can do Kobe and Charles Barkley and Shaq and Morgan Freeman.
I saw him at the gold party, too.
Who?
Idris.
Who? Idris?
Idris.
Was he DJing? Was he
Tell
No,
us.
he was just walking around. We was talking.
What did he say?
I said, what's up, Ian? What's been happening with you?
Steve, he
It
is the
did what
sexiest man alive. You didn't talk about that at all?
He's supposed to go up there and tell him that.
I ain't seen none of what you was talking about.
You didn't say congratulations?
About what?
He's the sexiest man alive right now.
Well, when I was standing there, I was feeling pretty good about myself. I had on this money green crushed velvet jacket. I was wearing his ass out.
You felt like you was winning.
Yeah. I was all over his ass holding that thing right there. You know, we wasn't standing there naked next to each other.
We might need a recap.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Can't believe
People magazine, you go.
Yeah, I bet if you'd have seen me in that money green crushed velvet ass jacket I had on, I bet you feel some kind of way about me.
Hey, he was at the party
I'm
with
just
Idris.
saying.
I was so clean. I was over there casting doubt.
What you was doing?
So what was Idris doing at the party?
Shirley,
Did
what
he
all
eat? I
of us
mean,
was
did he
doing.
eat? Did he?
I don't
Well,
know
it's
if
just
he
a
ate.
bunch of rich people standing around. That's all it is. Man.
Shirley, what did he eat?
Yeah,
What was he
no,
eating?
Is he a vegan?
I know one thing. They had a cold ass pizza oven in there, boy. Oof.
Did he have pizza? What did he
Yeah,
like on his
did he-
pizza?
yeah.
Idris?
Is he pepperoni or
give a damn what Idris ate?
Or is he vegan? What? Does he
What
like
did he
red
drink?
sauce? Red sauce on his pizza?
Sure.
Huh? I'm just asking.
It's too much.
People
It's-
want to
it's
know.
too
Both
much.
of y'all
Yeah, she doing
thirsty
her job.
man asses needs to be quiet.
Just
Because you're
add
coming
what gotta
across
be.
real thirsty right now, ladies.
Sup,
mad
Ty?
'cause
Sup,
we're-
Nesto?
you just
Yeah, what's up, fellas? You know, bet
Speaking of being
Tasha
thirsty.
ain't listening to the radio right now. No, it's Nesto the Mexican.
He's not a Mexican.
And he sound like
Yeah, why you gotta be the man?
because that's my dude over there.
All right, coming up next, it is the nephew's prank phone call right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. Subject, my wife's cook. I really don't appreciate this subject. My wife's cooking is going to kill us.
All right, Nesto.
Nesto done wrote in.
Nesto, by time.
Go ahead, Nesto, by time, boy.
Y'all said about time.
By
No.
time,
The
Nesto.
man's
funny.
stomach is talking to him.
He.
Not funny, Shirley.
Anyway, the subject is my wife's cooking is going to kill us. But right now, the nephew is here with today's prank phone call. What you got, Neff?
All right, Shirley, this one right here, this goes out to everyone. This goes out to all prank fans across the nation, outside the nation, and to the millennials, old school and new school. They've been asking for it. I'm giving it to you. This is the #1 prank in most people's book.
Oh.
Raymond
Raymond.
in the closet.
Oh, yeah, we love this one. Yeah.
You better prank. Come on.
Raymond in the closet. Cat, run this thing.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, who there?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, barely. Who's there?
This Raymond.
Man, speak up. I can't hear you. Who?
This is Raymond.
Man, speak up. I can't hear you. Who is this?
Raymond.
Raymond.
Veranda is my sister.
Veranda brother.
Yes.
What's up? What's up, man? What's up?
Somebody done broke in our house. They in the house right now. I'm in the
Hold on. Man, I barely can hear you. What you saying? Somebody done what?
Somebody done broke in our house.
Well, why the hell you whispering?
Because they in the house right now. I'm scared.
Wait a minute. You saying somebody done broke in the house and they still in there?
Somebody done broke in the house. I'm in the house now.
Hold on. Wait a minute. You saying somebody done broke into your damn house and they still in there?
Yes.
Well, what you doing sitting up in there? Why you ain't call the police?
I'm in the closet. And I'm trying to get somebody to.
Hold on.
I don't know what to do.
Man, you saying somebody in the house in your damn house right now?
I don't know.
Oh, this up. Okay, where you live at?
I'm on 36th Street.
Because I'm at 32 and a half. You know what? Hold on. I'm finna call the laws now.
Wait.
Man, you know what? What?
Wait a minute. Don't call the police.
You send your in a house, somebody sitting up here finna kill you, and you talking about you don't want them arrested?
We got some illegal stuff in the house. Don't call nobody.
Wait a minute. Wait. Now, you saying, hold on. You saying don't call the damn laws. You have some what in the house?
Don't call nobody because we got it. I got some illegal stuff in the house. Don't do it.
Man, what you got now? Man, you know what? This is bad, Doc. You know what? You send your up in there. That's probably why they in that house. Now, you done set your up in the house. That's who in there now. I guarantee you that. What you got in there?
I can't say it. I just want you to help me.
You know what, man? Let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you the best thing to do. Even though the people in your house right now, you need to just let me call. Man, you need to let me call the damn law. Because I'm going to tell you right now, you can't get your much ass.
Don't do that. Don't call.
But you know what, man? I'm going to tell you that. I'm not going to go out there. You don't stay down there. I'm going to tell you now. I can call the law. I can call the law. Hold on. I can get my wife to call right now.
Don't call the police. Don't call them. Because it's too much illegal stuff in the house. Don't do it, please.
I'm talking to my wife.
Don't do it. Don't call the police.
Man, but I'm going to tell you something, man. Honestly, I can't do a thing because I ain't going to go down there. Now, I'm going to tell you something. This fool's up here telling me don't even call the damn law.
You know what, man? Look at here, Doc. I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't gonna go down there. I'm gonna tell you right down now. You know what? Now, first thing I'm gonna tell you now. Now I ain't gonna take my down there. First of all, they may be tapping my damn line, and I ain't got to do with this. You gonna get your killed on your own. Doc, listen, man. Look, I can call 911. Hold on, baby. Look, go ahead and call her, cause you know what? You finna get your killed down there.
They don't know who you are. I
bet, man. You know what? And I ain't gonna stay on this phone with you so they can find out. Cause you know what? No offense, Doc. Listen, I can call the law. I ain't getting in that. Man, you must be a damn fool. I ain't finna get in that one. So I'm gonna tell you what you can do, Doc. I call the law. I'm finna have my wife right now. You know what? You may not like it now, but you appreciate me later, because you know what? You're finna get your monkey ass.
Wait a minute. Just whisper. I think they outside.
Man, you know what? This is some crazy Doc. You done set your up.
Shh, don't say nothing.
I'm finna call your sister for one.
Don't say.
She's sitting up there talking about not calling the damn law. Damn fool. You better keep your monkey ass in that closet. I'm going to tell you right now, you're a damn fool. You walk out, because I'm going to tell you now, they sure going to kill your stupid man. You know what? I ain't going to lie to you, man. The only thing I can tell you, damn, I can call the law. You finna go down. And I'm going to tell you now, I ain't going down with I don't know why you really even call me unless you want some help. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I ain't finna jeopardize myself nor my damn family over your around here. The only thing I can do, I can help you out in one way. I can call the law. Now, my wife's got a cell phone. What you want me to do?
Will you come get me?
You must be a damn fool. I'm not. Hell no, I ain't going down. I ain't going. You know what, man? Look. I can't get in there. And my wife and I already called the police. I'm gonna tell you right now, they finna come.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Shut your damn mouth. Shut up. Shut up. Shut your damn mouth right now.
Can you hear me?
Shut up. They don't know in the house. That's why they gonna shoot the out of him. Don't peek out that damn door.
Can I say something?
Man, you need to shut your damn mouth.
This is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You know what?
You just got pranked by
man,
your boy Wendell.
You just got
pranked.
Boy, y'all some dirty. I know damn well, man.
Dog, you just got pranked by your boy Wendell, man.
I'm sweating like hell sitting up in this damn house with drawers on, man. And you sit up here want to play with... Man, look at here, boy. I'm sweating like hell.
Why you sweating?
You was finna die, because I damn sure no one's finna come down to the house. That's for sure.
I know you weren't coming to the house. I heard it in your voice. I said, okay, you know what? He ain't coming to get me.
Man, I'm sitting up here right now, man. I might need to take off from work, boy. I'm sweating like hell sitting up in here, though.
Hey, let me ask you something, man. What is the baddest radio show in the land?
Can't be nobody but the Steve Harvey's Morning Show with none other than nephew Tommy with his crazy.
Come on now. This one you're supposed to let me say, get a drum or something. Get a prank or something now. Get a prank or something.
Yeah. This shot you into superstardom right here. Catapulted you.
Classic nephew.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Veranda brother.
Shut up, fool. Shut up. Shut your damn mouth. Shut up.
I'm not coming down there.
Classic.
I can call the police. You just tell me what you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not finna come down there. I'm not doing that. But what you want to do?
Shirley. Veranda brother.
I know.
All right, baby. Saturday, it's going down. April the 13th, Glenside, Pennsylvania. Me and the legendary Samoa, we will be taking the stage, Keswick Theater. We got 2 shows at the Keswick Theater, 7 p.m. and 10 p.m. Tickets are on sale right now. Me, Samoa. We funny. I'm funny. She funny. What? Stupidity is in the building. Do you understand this, Shirley?
Oh, yeah.
You understand this?
I sit right next to it.
Thank you. Nephew Tommy and Bruce is going down Friday, April the 19th, 8 p.m., Knoxville, Tennessee, at Knoxville Civic Auditorium. Tickets on sale right now. Me and Bruce, baby. I'm sorry. Me and Bruce are in the building.
Yeah.
I say Tommy and Bruce in the building. Knoxville, Tennessee. Tickets on sale right now.
All right, thank you, nephew. Coming up next, it is the Strawberry Letter. I don't know how this one got in here, But the subject is, my wife's cooking is going to kill us. This is not about me.
Shirley, your man got a voice. Let him say what's on his mind.
Shame to yourself.
Your man got a voice. Let him
We'll get into it right after this.
Shame.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, it is time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to Steve Harvey FM and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to be reading this one today.
Buckle up. Hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, the Strawberry Letter.
And as I mentioned, I really don't appreciate this subject, but here goes. My wife's cooking is going to kill us.
Yeah.
Ernesto.
Wow, here we go. Let's tighten up, Tommy. Let's go.
He didn't write it,
Junior,
Tommy. That was not funny. He did not write it.
How you know he ain't wrote it?
I know he didn't. It says, Dear Steve and Shirley, please help me handle an issue with my wife. We are in our 30s and have been married 12 years, and we have 2 children. See, right there. We have a great relationship, but there's just one issue. She cannot cook, not even a little bit. I'm not saying it's her job as a woman. I love to throw down in the kitchen when I have time, but I'm currently the only one working. She has insisted on taking care of the family meals until she gets a new job, and that's very nice of her, but her food is terrible. She tried to make eggs for us, and they were runny and milky. When she tried to grill some chicken, it turned out burnt on the outside and raw on the inside. We are spending twice as much on groceries because she experiments in the kitchen, and we have to replace most of her meal creations. She's really trying, and I don't want to hurt her feelings, but one time she made oatmeal, and our 8-year-old son yelled, "Dang, Mama, what's in this stuff?" Of course, I had to reprimand him for being rude, but I definitely understood what he meant. I have suggested that we buy pre-made meals or we go out to eat until she takes a cooking class of some kind. That hurt her feelings. So now I'm scared to bring up the subject again. Eating together should be a good time, not scary or stressful. Now the kids are begging to sneak and eat out before we get home whenever I pick them up from school or soccer practice. How can I get my wife to stop wasting food and money without killing her confidence? The kids and I need help. Please advise. See there? This wasn't for me. First, though, I have to give you love, the man, the husband who wrote this letter, because I think you're very kind. I think you're a very patient husband. 12 years is a very long time to put up with this bad cooking. But you didn't know this before you guys got married, that she didn't cook? You didn't know? It seems like you had to know some of this. And since you say you can throw down in the kitchen, you did say that. You said, I can throw down in the kitchen when I have time. Why haven't you, taught her or tried to teach her a few things? At least to cook some eggs. In her case, since you say you don't want to hurt her feelings, you suggested a cooking class at one time and she was hurt by that. I don't know. I think in this case, it'll be how you tell her and not so much, what you do in this case. It's how. I can tell you love her very much, but you're really going to have to sit her down and try and help her out in this situation. You can make, a fun day of it, trying to teach her how to just cook a few things. You said that she likes to experiment, so why don't you guys experiment together? But you know how, and you'll be helping her in a nice way. Steve?
Yeah, well, let's go and cut this out. Let's go and quit playing with this, y'all. We know who this letter about, okay?
It is not.
Let's just go on. Hey. Ain't your turn no more. Come on. My wife's cooking is going to kill us. We know exactly who this damn letter is about. Now, that poor ass little Nesto then had to describe it, talking about they got kids and all this. We fed it. It's just a damn lie. I know the writings of a man that's in pain. And this is Shirley's husband that done wrote in. I promise you I have proof all through the letter. Dear Steve and Shirley, why is he talking to her like he don't know her?
That's a good point.
See, right there.
Right there.
Don't you see through that?
I see that. He
Please
trying to hide.
help me handle an issue with my wife. We are in our 30s with an S on it and have been married 12 years and we have 2 children. Y'all don't see the glaring hints in this.
I see.
What is 30 plus 12?
Oh, man.
Huh? Plus 2?
For the kids.
Huh?
Okay.
Throw that in there.
Carry that one.
Carry
Hello.
it. Always carry it.
But there's just one issue. She cannot cook, not even a little. Who else could this be about? I'm not saying that's her job as a woman.
Exactly.
I love to throw down in the kitchen when I had a time. Ain't y'all heard Nesto
Nesto
say
cook
that?
all the time.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he do. I heard him say it.
Only thing he don't like is eggs.
But I'm currently the only one working. That's code for I'm the only one working in the kitchen.
Man, this boy.
She has insisted on taking care of the family meals until she gets a new job, and that's very nice of her. Now, see, this is where he tries to throw us off so we don't think we talking about them. But he gets right back to it. But her food is terrible.
He gotta make it sound like a letter.
Who do y'all know this could be?
Shirley.
She tried to make egg for us. Now, I think we've all been here. Remember when Shirley made them eggs?
Yep.
Oh, man.
They were runny and milky, just how she made them.
It was a mistake.
When she tried to grill some chicken, it turned out burnt on the outside and raw on the damn middle. All us had salmonella.
It took too long. Why does chicken take
Sick
so
as
long?
hell. We spending twice as much on groceries because she experiments in the kitchen. Remember that time Shirley opened up the refrigerator and discovered it was cardboard in there?
Yeah.
When she just moved in.
Man.
But it was like she had been living there for 6 months and she found out it was cardboard in the refrigerator because it was cardboard in the oven because it was a new apartment.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yes,
You know this true, that. You do know this.
She's really trying. But I don't want to hurt her feelings because you know how Shirley is now. She's sensitive. But one time she made oatmeal. And our 8-year-old son, that's substitute for him.
Yeah.
Nesto said one time she made oatmeal and I yelled, "Damn, mama, what's in this stuff?"
That's what I like.
Because, sometimes, Nesto call her mama. "Damn, mama, what's in this stuff?" Of course, I had to reprimand him.
All right, we got to go.
Maybe he apologized.
We'll have part 2 of Steve's response coming up right after this. Subject of today's letter, my wife's cooking is going to kill us.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, let's recap today's strawberry letter. Subject, my wife's cooking is going to kill us.
Well,
Did he just suck his teeth?
because, I just think we tired of playing with this. My wife's cooking gonna kill her. I'm sorry, Nesto. I'm sorry she tried to kill you, dog. I walked her non-cooking ass down the aisle and handed her to her.
You partly responsible.
That's why I'm taking so much time with this damn letter. Whole time I was walking her down the aisle, I heard a whole different song, Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. That ain't what I heard.
What do you mean?
The whole time we were walking down the aisle,
Yeah.
and everybody was hearing this here.
Uh-huh.
Dun, 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 dun.
Uh-huh. The bridal march. Uh-huh.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun,
Oh,
dun,
yeah, that's
dun,
He
dun,
come to Brian.
Right.
dun, dun, dun. Everybody was just happy. You know what I heard?
What?
Purr, purr, purr. Purr, purr, purr.
The tap.
Purr, purr, purr.
Funeral music?
Purr, purr, purr.
Yeah.
Purr, purr. Purr, purr, purr. Purr, purr, purr.
Yeah.
Purr,
So
purr,
funny.
purr. Who here gives this woman to this man?
You did it.
Man, here.
Sign him up for his death sentence.
Man, I'm sorry, Nestor.
That is terrible.
This is the mistake that Nestor made. He suggested that we buy pre-made meals or go out to eat until she takes a cooking class of some kind.
Yeah.
That hurt her feelings. Well, damn it, Nestor, ain't you hurt? Well, hell, now we all hurt. Stick to your guns, brother. Make her take the cooking class. Now, hurt it so bad, now she tripping all at the house trying to kick him every time she said it. Now he's scared to bring up the subject again. Then he says to us, eating should be a good time. Not scary or stressful. Y'all remember when Shirley got that crock pot?
Yeah.
That was one.
You know the stuff that had been in that crock pot?
That was classic.
Remember that time Nestor opened it up and said, why is all this foam in here?
It was steak. It was a steak in there.
Who put steak in a damn crock pot?
I ain't never heard of this.
Who do that? You can grill a steak. You can put a steak on the broiler in the oven. Who put a whole damn steak in a crock pot?
She didn't want to burn it.
Now the kids is begging to sneak out and eat before they get home. That's code for now I try to eat out before I get home.
Yeah, that's funny because I do ask him, is he hungry when he gets in? And
No, I already ate.
Yeah, he always says no.
How can I get my wife to stop wasting food and money without killing her confidence? I see this whole letter. You know what I see this letter as, Tommy? I see this as an altar call.
An altar call, like a church?
Come on.
Won't you come?
I see it.
Yeah.
All of you that are burdened, heavy laden,
yes,
tired and weary of running this race by yourself, not knowing where your last meal will come from.
That's right.
This is a letter about a woman who didn't take the time as a little girl.
That's right.
To learn some basics of taking care of not only a man, but of even herself.
She stayed in the house, Pastor.
I have eaten at Sister Shirley's house before. I must say, I understand the reason for this letter. I know what the man is going through. I know what Shirley can't do. Cooking is one thing she ain't ever been able to do. Shirley cooked so bad. I remember one time, Sister Shirley was doing missionary work. She was down at the state penitentiary. I was a little curious as to what her role would be down at the prison. I thought maybe as a special punishment, maybe when a man got put in a hole, that they would only offer her Sister Shirley's dishes. I even thought one time that if you got put on a certain range, that they would wait till you were late to coming down for a supper, that Sister Shirley would be the only one. But then I found out why Sister Shirley was brought in.
Why is that?
It was for money saving reasons.
Oh, no.
Because they had Shirley working on death row. And every time they would ask a man, what is your last meal? They rolled out a picture of Sister Shirley as the chef on death row. Every last one of them men said, I don't want nothing to eat. I'm going to pass.
Yeah.
Take me on, see my maker. I'd rather go to heaven hungry than to go to hell full. I said, all right. And that's why Sister Shirley worked down at the state penitentiary
Yes.
on death row.
My.
I love that.
My
man.
Lord. My Lord.
All right, listen, we're about out of time, thank the
boy
Lord.
preached
You can email or Instagram us your thoughts on today's Strawberry Letter. Was it really about me? No. You can do it at Steve Harvey FM.
Shirley, you wait to leave people right in.
I know. Coming up in 10 minutes, it's our girl from the talk, Sheryl Underwood, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, Carla's reality update. But right now, from the Daytime Emmy Award nominated The Talk, our girl, Sheryl Underwood. Congratulations, Sheryl.
Thank you, Shirley Strawberries. Thank you very much. Thank you, Juniors. Thank you, Tommies. Thank you, Carlas. And back at you, Steve Harvey.
Like a pimp.
With, do you know PIMP, Family Feud, and Steve? That's how you do it.
Hello, Cheryl.
Multiple nominations. You know, we got 8, but we got 8 on one show. That means we got to work harder. You got on multiple shows. Get that bag, boy. Stop playing with these people. It's not a game, son. Oh, did I go too far? Did I go too far?
Yes.
No, that was good.
You got a little passionate.
Steve, this what we gonna do, Steve, because I know you got your income tax check. Let's go over to Costco and get some of them gigantic lobster legs. Did you see that? Oh, y'all did?
What?
Costco
What
got
you talking about, Cheryl?
3-pound lobster hands.
What?
Bigger than the Red Lobster in Inglewood, right across from the racetrack.
Are they genetically modified?
I don't know what they are, but I'm gonna eat them.
With lots of butter.
Lots of butter. About that. Ooh, I'm gonna take my blood pressure medicine and bump my cholesterol. We about to eat some gigantic crab claw, lobster claw. Costco got them. They reasonably priced too. And they say the closer it get to the summer, the more they gonna have, and the price gonna go down. So that's how we celebrate, Steve.
Jameis Winston would love him.
Oh, yeah.
Who is that?
Jameis
Who is
Winston.
Oh, Jameson. Yeah. That's what he. Ain't that what he was?
crab
Is that what he
legs.
was?
Crab legs.
Yeah. Oh, crab legs. Same difference. Same
Yep.
difference.
That's
same.
right.
Same difference. Same. Enjoy yourself like the Jackson. So, listen.
Okay. Yeah, Cheryl, you got to
Do
tell
you
us.
think
like
that?
Jackson.
Do you think that Kelly Ann Conway and her husband gonna break up over Trumps?
I hope not.
Girl.
I hope not.
Cheryl.
I don't know, but I
What?
like how she
What,
plays. She
Carlos?
hitting and he says.
What is he doing,
Okay.
I think it's a
job you know
hustle.
with your
I think it's a hustle.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what I think it is.
Come on,
I
what?
think that Kelly Ann Conway's and her husband. See, her husband used to do business deal with Trump's.
Right.
And
You're
so
absolutely
then-
right.
That's right. So he was a lawyer. So I think they hustled this to go, look, I'm going to talk against him so my Twitter followers will go up, because he only had about 2,000 followers. Then when he started going at Trump's, he got like 500,000, some crazy number that don't nobody else have doing what he doing. So then I think they was in the wee hours talking about, look, I'm going to talk against him. Then you going to keep your job and get his check by talking for him. Then he going to think that he messing with our lives and we really taking money from him. I believe it's a hustle. What y'all think?
I believe you. I believe
You
you.
on to something. I
Be-
think you're right.
I think you're right, Cheryl. I really do, because I mean, any other person probably would have quit their job by now, or something.
Slapped his, I'm sorry, I'm about to say that.
Because the president called their husband a loser, a husband from hell.
Yes.
How do you talk about somebody's husband like that? Is
You
he
can't
crazy?
do that, boss. Listen, let me tell you something. Jeb Bush would be president today if he just would have walked on the stage at the debate and stole on Donald Trump. He would be president.
Did in his damn job.
You know it's Steve Harvey. Respect your boo. Keep her name out your mouth, sucker. Listen,
Right.
I'm getting ready for Joe Biden. If you really want to see a race,
That's what I'm waiting on.
Joe
right there.
Biden.
That's what I'm
That's
waiting
my
on.
boy. And I want him with Kamala. That's a winning hand right there. That's the brick house.
You know
right
what?
there.
I said the
What's
same
that?
thing.
Yeah. Gotta have sister on the ticket. You ain't gonna win without a sister on the ticket. It's not gonna happen. So I think Joe Biden, and he like black women. He like black women. He like black
Is
women
Stacey
the way George
Abrams a
W. Bush.
candidate?
No, she is not.
No,
well, I
but
mean,
he
they can
should
pick
vet
their
her.
vice president, though, Steve.
Yeah.
You
He
know
should
that.
vet her.
Yeah.
He should vet her. Because I like the way she talk. And, and I like all the what she stand for. But I like Kamala's, too. I like
yeah.
Kamala. And you're
yeah.
going to hear me talk about a lot of stuff when I'm at Chuckles. In 2 weeks, I'm at Chuckles in Memphis. Holla at me. Now, they got good peace and chicken wings. But back to the politics of it. I just think Joe Biden need to get his money. Beto O'Rourke, you can raise money. Bernie Sanders, you can raise money. But we need another old white man that know how to talk to crazy white man. See,
Well,
that's
see,
what I
Joe
need.
Biden
Who don't care.
is the dude that's going to say some real crazy mess to Trump.
Yes,
he is.
That's what we need. That's what we need.
'Cause
That's
he
what,
ain't
that's what
scared.
we
He
need.
ain't
See,
He ain't scared.
you know what?
What's the?
I want to, I'm truly going to do it this way this time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm backing the best person for the job.
That's right.
Well, that would be Joe Biden. Yeah, you go. Okay.
I'm backing the best person for the job. That's who
That's
I'm
right.
going to get behind. I'm going to listen to what everybody got to say.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day,
Yeah.
I'm backing who is going to be best for the job and who can guarantee me
Yeah.
that they can beat Trump.
Yeah.
That's it. Speak
Because,
up.
man, this guy's a president. He's so unpresidential. The way he's doing the burial of John McCain,
Senator McCain.
it's disgraceful, man.
Disgraceful.
It was just August when he died, right? Or when he was buried, when they had his funeral. His family is still grieving.
7 months.
And this man, our president, is still going in on him, criticizing him, saying he never liked him and he never will.
Right,
I
man,
mean,
but in tweets,
that
though,
ain't what you
the
do.
man has passed.
Yes.
Hey, man, just some level of decency.
Exactly.
That's right. Dignity. Dignity. That's something.
Damn,
We
man.
got to
Respect
bring
the
dignity
legacy.
back to the White House. Because you couldn't talk about none of my deceased relatives. That's
What?
7 months within the funeral. Shoot, whether I like them or not, man, listen. I had to take off of work. And, they don't even give you bereavement no more. You know that. Because
Yeah.
you used to bring the program and get bereavement. So I'm still mad about that. How
All right,
dare
Cheryl.
you talk about my Uncle Junior? What?
We got to get
I'm
out of
sorry.
here.
Did
Not
I
to
go too
interrupt
far?
you. I'm sorry. Not to interrupt you.
I'm
but
sorry. I was having
yeah.
the moment
I
not
know
that
you
you
were.
can, Shirley Strawberries.
I do care. You
About
know
my
it.
Uncle Junior. That's all right.
You know we got to reel it in, girl. Thank you, Cheryl. We love you.
Bye,
as
Steve
always.
Harvest.
Yeah.
Costco.
All right, coming up at the top of the hour, Carla is here with Reality Update right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Come on, Tommy.
Get ready, get ready. She is here. Carla Farrell with what? Reality Update.
All right, thank you, nephew. Here we go. Real Housewives of the ATL Atlanta. So your girl, Shamari DeVoe, this is Ronnie DeVoe's wife from New Edition, BBD, all of that. She dropped by Nene's store, her boutique swag, with a
Nene
bottle
got
of...
a stove?
Yes,
been
she has
had
a
one.
clothing boutique.
I didn't
Yes,
know.
sir.
Yeah.
In Atlanta. So Shamari dropped by with a bottle of Saint Germain in her hand as a peace offering to apologize for getting lit college freshman wasted. Like,
Saint Germain.
Throwing up on
Yeah.
on Eva's shoes.
Right, at
Drunk.
Nene's buy wig party. Remember that, right, Shirley?
That's
She
the
grew up
closet
on-
party. Is that the closet? Where the closet
Yes,
is? That happened?
Closet Gate. Yes,
Okay.
all of that. So she apologized, and her basic excuse was, she was out, she let her hair down, she's a mom, she's a wife, and, she shouldn't have went there and got that drunk. So anyway, the big celebration is Eva. Eva got married. She had a beautiful wedding.
Yeah.
She was a beautiful bride. She cried. Oh, Lord, this girl cried
I
walking
know.
down walking down the aisle. Her and her fiance or her groom, Mr. Michael Sterling, they wrote their own vows. It was really beautiful. And then Nene was there to make a toast. She was supposed to make a toast, so she was there, sitting there watching the wedding, y'all. And the problem that I had, I guess Nene was overwhelmed with emotions because she's telling everybody that her and Greg are still having issues, and I guess they had a little argument or a little disagreement before the wedding. So now Nene's at this girl's wedding reminiscing about her wedding ceremony. Did you see that? They showed scenes from Nene's wedding.
Ain't that a no-no?
And
You don't supposed to do that at the wedding, right? Talk about
You're
your
not
wedding
supposed
at another wedding.
I just thought it was
No,
weird.
hell no, you ain't.
We ain't had that in mine.
Come on, fellas.
Our cake was better than that. Your groomsmen got some ragged ass tuxedos on.
Who picked these colors?
But that's not what she was reminiscing about. She was thinking about the good moments of her wedding to Greg, to her husband. But then all the troubles that her and Greg are having. She admitted to some of the ladies on the show, especially to Cynthia, that her and Greg discussed separating. So it was a lot for her to get up there to have all these type of emotions and then make a toast.
And then Cynthia said, what did she say? You all are already in separate beds.
Bedrooms. I don't even know if the producers wanted all that. I said, dang.
Yeah, do you mean separate houses too?
You're gonna at least hold me now.
It was too much, though.
It was a lot of tea that was being spilled in that particular scene. So, anyway, Nene made the toast. She said love wins, and, she wished the bride and the groom well wishes and talked about love and marriage and all of that. So now there are rumors that are circulating that Eva, the bride, is in financial trouble and that wedding was over budget. It was $1,000 a plate. The overall cost of the wedding was $500,000.
Woo!
What?
Yeah.
Get married, girl.
I didn't see a $500,000 wedding, but that's what people are saying. Right. The streets are talking, saying she's getting evicted from her home. But Eva took to social media to try to clear some things up. Take a listen.
There's this big curiosity about how much money I spent for my wedding and how much per plate and all this good stuff. Let's be very clear. I paid for my own wedding. There were no loans. Nothing was done on barter. And I don't know about the rest of you guys, but if you've ever planned a wedding, it's per person, not per plate. So when it comes to floral decor, when it comes to chairs, I didn't have plastic chairs. When it comes to tables, when it comes to the champagne you sip from the moment you walked into the door to the moment you left, from valet to security to lighting to everything. I mean, I had musicians around the clock. Like, let's be clear. So when I say it was $1,000 a head, I mean it was $1,000 a head, not $1,000 a plate. Get your life together. And how about we start minding business that we invest in? How about that, for starters? Have a good one.
Hey, how many people at this wedding at $1,000 a plate? How many people?
It was a lot of people.
She said not $1,000 a plate. She said $1,000 per person.
Per person.
So they take their plate and go back and get more.
I don't know, but there's a lot of rumors about her finances, and that's why she went to social media.
When you say it's $1,000 per head, not per plate, what are you referring to? The reception price?
Hey, that's what it sounded like she was saying, right? Yeah.
Yes, Steve. That's what I got out of it.
For 2 weddings.
Was it $1,000? Because I was at one of your weddings, and I would have ate more if I'd have known my plate was $1,000.
You're stupid.
Hell, I'd have brought my own plate.
You would have taken some home.
What?
Doggy
I was
bag.
just trying to learn.
say what,
I don't
Steve?
really know because I didn't. I just paid for it. I don't know how I got it.
We're not cheap.
I can't tell
weddings
you what
are not
one
cheap.
single thing costs.
Yeah, no, weddings are not cheap. I mean, I had a buffet, so whatever. When the food ran out, it ran out.
That's it. That's it.
There it is.
$1,000 a person, a lot though. That's a lot of. That's a lot of wedding right
but
there.
I mean, she said she had musicians, she had
Yeah,
security,
champagne. It was beautiful.
yeah.
It was beautiful. It was a
pretty.
beautiful.
That's 500 people if it's $1,000 a person.
Yeah.
That's half me.
Well, we don't know.
I want to do
500 people at your wedding.
I
want to
do a sports wedding for somebody one day.
Okay.
What is that?
I want to line all the guests up
Mm-hmm.
at one end of the ballroom or reception hall. And up on the buffet table, I just going to have 2 buckets of chicken. And when the gun go off,
You better get there.
I just, if you want chicken, that's all I'm saying.
Get your coins.
Find out who got speed, who got tackling skills.
If you hungry now.
A lot of people going to be hungry.
Okay. All right, let's move on. Love and Hip Hop New York, the reunion, part 2.
Lord, Carla.
I cannot with Rich Dollars. I just can't with him. So you remember, listen to this, guys. So you remember Safari.
Wait, I just had him on my show, didn't I?
Who, Rich Dollars? Or Safari?
No.
Which one?
Rich Dollars.
Rich Dollars. Okay.
Heavy set, light skinned dude.
Well, he's tall. I don't know.
Heavy
Heavy
set.
set. No. Okay. So anyway,
Who did I have?
let me.
God.
Just somebody random. That was Rich Dollars.
All right, go on. Carla, please.
You're confused.
Yeah, so we might have to carry
He
this
a
over to
blogger.
the next break.
We have to.
Is he a blogger?
Oh, I know
No.
who you're talking about.
Oh, I know exactly
Yeah,
who you're talking
I know
about.
who you're talking about.
That's not Rich Dollars.
No, that ain't Rich
All
Dollars.
right,
That damn
look,
sure ain't Rich.
We're going to take a break. Carla, we're going to come back and let you finish this up, okay? More of the Steve Harvey Morning Show when we come back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Go ahead, Carla. We're back with Reality Update Part 2.
Okay, well, let's talk about Love and Hip Hop, the reunion, New York, Part 2.
Okay.
So I was saying Rich Dollars last break. I just can't with him. So you guys remember with Safari, he had been dealing with all the drama from Joe Budden about
Yes.
not giving him a heads up about Erica Mena coming on the trip to Costa Rica. Remember all that? So Safari, basically, he was there at the reunion show, and he basically set Joe and Sin straight about all that drama, because his point is, I don't have to answer to any of y'all about where me and my woman, where we're going, what we're doing. I don't owe anybody any explanations.
Yeah, he
But
was
then
very protective, huh?
Yes, he's very, and Erica was not there to defend herself as well. So then Rich Dollars had a problem with Safari because Rich said that Rich used to date Erica Mena. And so Rich said he asked Safari about him dating her as well, and Safari didn't tell him the truth. So during the reunion show, Rich got upset talking to Safari about the situation, and then he jumped up and was about to fight Safari. I'm like, if you don't sit down, take a listen.
However many removed from me.
Yo, your pants look way too tight. I don't like seeing all them ankles that I'm seeing. All
We
them
doing
ankles
that?
I'm seeing.
We doing that?
Don't be disrespectful.
Are we doing that?
Don't talk about somebody
Are
like
we
that.
doing
She's
that?
not here. That's good for TV.
Come on, hey yo, Playboy. Okay, let's play that game.
Let's
calm down. That game.
Table.
Play that game.
Slow mo. Look at me running slow mo. Slow motion. Yo, you okay? I saw your ankle twist.
Now we finna play this
You
game.
okay, Rich? Make sure he's okay.
I'ma see him. Calm down. I'm making it uncomfortable for all you. You wanna play? Let's play. I'm from the east side. Let's play.
Man, sit y'all ass down.
Man.
Y'all ain't finna do nothing, man.
But these
Way
are
too
men.
much talking.
Usually it's the women fighting.
It's usually the
Dog,
women.
that's why, let me tell you something.
Too much talking.
Dog, that's why you don't really have men on reality shows. Because in real life, when it get like that, it escalates quickly.
Yeah.
And it's unstoppable.
And dog,
It's
when men get
unstoppable.
mad and they trying to fight, you're going to have to get a lot of people to stop this, man.
They did.
Well, there was a lot of security
It wouldn't
men that
seem
were
like
there,
they were
security
there for
guards.
that.
You know, this show, Love and Hip Hop, especially reunion shows, have had a history of violence and fights on the show. So
With men?
on the set,
With me and Carla?
of course, it's been majority of women, but you can hear Safari saying, "You all right? Did you twist your ankle?" Because Safari wasn't scared. And, you know, Safari makes light of things anyway. So
funny.
when you
I
see
was
it, it's
listening.
like you expect Rich to act better than that. He's older than them. It's like, what are you doing? And I don't know. Rich was kind of caught up to me.
And he's
in this
going
whole,
through something major in his life. You would think.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. The mother of his daughter may be going to prison. He's dealing with some serious issues. So
I need to see it. I need to see the video.
Okay,
Because
you
you
can
know,
see
like
it.
I was listening for that one line, like where he said, "If I hang this phone up and you still here," that's the line I'm looking for.
That was the cue line.
That's it.
That was the cue line.
Be here when I come back.
Now, hear the sound I'm waiting on right here. Fop! that's
it.
Dog, that's universal. Somebody done got knocked smooth out.
We gotta go. Don't forget Little Women of Atlanta next week, okay?
Oh my God!
It's
Wait a
coming
minute.
back.
Hit me up
It's
at
com-
Lips by Carla so we can talk about it, right?
All right, more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, in today's entertainment news, future generations will know just how important Jay-Z was to music and the culture now that his music has been added to the Library of Congress's National Recording Registry. Wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yes.
That is big right there. The Blueprint is one of a dozen
The
new
Blueprint.
additions. Yes.
That's the album.
The ruler's back.
Yes. It's one of a dozen
Never
new
change.
It's one of a dozen new additions to the National Recording Registry's archive. Steve, you're going to love this, which also includes Nina Simone's Mississippi GD. Mississippi GD. Curtis Mayfield's Superfly will be in there.
Dum, dum, boom,
And Steve.
boom, 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 dum, 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 boom, dum.
That Curtis Mayfield was a genius,
Dum,
wasn't he?
dum, 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 dum.
He'll play this in your car right here, man.
Daddy, them in the alley. You know me, I'm your man. You don't know this. See, Tommy, you don't know this song. I'm your mama, I'm your daddy, I'm that in the alley. I'm your doctor when you need, want some. You know me, I'm your friend, push your man to the end. I'm your pusher man. I'm your pusher man.
They was singing about that way before rappers was.
Dog, rap wasn't even out.
You don't know nothing about Curtis Mayfield, do you, Junior?
What? Curtis Mayfield.
Legend.
Boy,
I heard
He was
Curtis.
a genius, yeah.
Boy,
I'm not familiar with his.
man,
Music.
it was beautiful, man.
Okay. And the last one, Steve, I want to tell you about, that's going to be in the Library of Congress's National Recording Registry. Earth, Wind, and Fire's September. Yes.
September.
September. Yes. Do you?
Just that one song?
Well, you want him to do the whole.
One at a time, though.
Wait a minute, hold up. Did all the Jay-Z's get in?
Yeah, the whole Blueprint album. Woo, what an album, boy.
They just put one Earth, Wind, and Fire in?
You must ain't
What
heard
we
the
know
Blueprint.
about right now
Yeah.
in this story.
I mean,
Wait a
really.
minute, Junior. I must ain't heard what?
You ain't heard the Blueprint.
Oh, I heard it.
Blueprint cold.
Greatness.
It's great.
Cold. Oh, dog.
That is not the point of the story.
Why is Earth, Wind has just got one song?
Why are you doing the count?
I know.
Did he say why?
One
is
song, ain't Jay-Z whole album in there?
It's the whole one.
How in the hell?
Yeah.
Y'all ain't nobody, they ain't hear, they didn't hear
You can't finish your sentence.
It's September, Unc. It's
the
in there.
Spirit
Do
album.
you remember?
Love's Holiday album. That's the Way of the World album.
Take one,
What?
I don't even know why
one
we
song at a time.
I'll repeat it. That is not the point.
Yeah, one song at a time. It's all
It's
right.
in there.
I'm not ever going down to that little library, wherever it's at.
It's in D.C.,
I
right?
ain't going down there. I don't give a damn if you want to.
But the Blueprint in there.
Okay, he can
Oh,
go get it.
man.
And I love Jay-Z, and I like the Blueprint.
Behind the head.
But he's serious about this.
But you can't be happy that September made it?
Hell no, because they got way colder songs in September. Way colder.
All right, when we come back, last break of the day and Steve's closing remarks. You don't want to miss them. We'll be back at 49 after, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, here we are, last break of the day. And, I wanted to talk to you about Disney Dreamers because it's going down this weekend in Orlando at Disney World. And, Steve, you blazed your own trail to success. You did it your way. This weekend, you welcome the 2019 class of Disney Dreamers Academy. These are 100 exceptional young people. They're going to arrive at Disney Dreamers Academy with ambition, with excitement. And you know how kids are. They're all hopeful and starry-eyed for the future. Then they're going to go home after the Disney Academy, after the graduation, with motivation, guidance, and skills to help them help to make their dreams come true. So I got to ask you, as part of your mentoring program, Steve, just what kind of advice can you give young people about their dreams and about jumping?
Well, it's the same thing about anybody. I say this, and I say this, I want people to hear me out clearly when I say this. I've often said that education is important. You know, you got to get your basic education. After that, you know, if you want to be a doctor, lawyer, scientist, dentist, you know, something, you got to get some college. You really do. But an education can get you to a point. Education can prove a couple of things. But can I tell you something, though? Education is not the most important thing. Your dream is the most important thing. Because if you have a dream, it will spur you to get an education. But everybody must have a dream. Everybody must have aspirations, visions, dreams, things that they hope for. That's the promise of tomorrow that propels any of us forward. So the one thing that I express at my mentoring camps, the one thing that I express at Disney Dreamers is follow your dream, man. Follow your dream. Don't let your dreams die. Don't get caught up in the dreams don't come true business, because they do. Dust your dreams off. Follow your dreams, because your dream is everything. Your visions are everything. Your imagination is everything. Imagination, visions, and dreams, they're everything, man. Your life wouldn't be happy if you didn't have dreams. Your life wouldn't be happy if you didn't have a reason to wake up in the morning. My dreams, hopes, and aspirations wake me up and excited about getting started with my days. Because I know if I do the right things today, it'll move me a step closer to my visions, to my dreams, for my aspirations, for making other dreams come true. I have a blessed life as it is, but man, if I get any more, I ain't gonna know what to do. Now, the one thing I've learned about these dreams and visions, that my first goal, this is just for me, y'all. This may not apply to you. I'm not pushing my thing on you. But the thing that I try to motivate myself is I have an aspiration to go to heaven. I do. And at 62, I think about it a little bit more. I ain't wait till I was 80 to start thinking about it. I'm healthy. I'm still able-bodied. I'm sharp-minded. And I'm thinking about heaven. And to be honest with you, I want to see my Creator, because that's what I was taught by my mother. But if I'm honest with you, I really want to go to heaven so I can see my mama. If I could see her again, that's one of my goals. Now, for those of you that don't believe in heaven and all like that, this conversation gonna sound real crazy to you. But that's okay. It is that hope, that vision of seeing her one day, that dream of seeing her one day, that dream of seeing Jesus, that dream right there, it drives me. It's a driving force behind anything you see that comes out of me that's good. Any good you see in me, anything good you see or hear me doing, that's that side of me that's trying to get there. That's that side of me that's trying to see two of my favorite people. My Heavenly Father, His Son Jesus, and my mama. If my daddy there, which I'm really hoping, I really am hoping, with some grace and some mercy, he there too, because my father was a good man, man. Really, really was. But those things drive me. Well, you have every right to have earthly goals, visions, and dreams too. Because God don't want us just to have a reward in heaven. He wants us to go after that first. He wants us to seek that first. But God ain't got no problem with us having goals, dreams, and aspirations on earth. The dream is critical, man. The dream is everything. If I didn't have dreams, man, there's no way I would be here today. I dreamed of the beginning side of this. I didn't dream of all that I have today because I didn't see it back then. I started developing bigger dreams as I got bigger. But in the beginning, I saw none of this that I am today. But that's God. You make one step, he'll make two. Now, the deal is his two, they out of sight. That's it today. That's what I was thinking about dreams. Have yourself a great weekend. Drop the damn mic.
Better drop it.
Oh, in the flow.
Himself to drop it.
Myself. Because that turned somewhere I ain't knew it was going, and I just...
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit steveharveyfm.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.